Today is day 36 of 90. I just want to come and talk a bit about my blood pressure. So, remember, one of my big objectives, and one of the things I saw a lot of early success with was my blood pressure just coming back to normal. It's still been floating higher, right, lower than it was when I was on medication, which is great, but still higher, right? So, like level one. And this is for me, like I said, it's not just about juicing and saying, oh, I've done it. It's about the results that I'm looking for. And my blood pressure is one of those areas. So, what I will say is when we talk about hearing your body and what it's saying, I will say that I don't have the distraction of wondering, is it something I ate? Could it have been this meal or that? Like, I know the juice is not doing it. So, for my blood pressure to be high, in taking an inventory, I realized, okay, it's got to be stress. Because one of the things, I wasn't sleeping well for a period of time, and then I was like, oh, I got really good sleep. Like, that can't be it. So continuing, right, to kind of isolate and remove the things that could be the cause of it. And so where I'm at now is I think it's probably stress, mainly work stress. And so one of the things I talked about a couple days ago was taking stress gummies. So I'll show you that. And the reason I show you that is because that's one of the things when I talk about you have the urge to chew, but I take those during the work day. And then I try to be conscious of, okay, do I need to step away for a minute? Is this a good time to take a walk? Is this a good time, right? I have a massage scheduled on Saturday, which is great. But also, one of the things I saw someone had posted was, if you've got stress, you need to walk, you need to get out, you've got to move your body. So that's what I will tell you is, again, it's not a panacea. Doesn't cure all, but it does let you identify the cause. So, if you're eating burgers or fries, it's like when you do the allergy test. Like, you don't know what you're allergic to until you start to remove different foods and see. It's kind of like that. But because I've removed food, I know that blood pressure is not going to be related to me eating a greasy cheeseburger or, those things. So now I can look at some of that lifestyle changes that I need to make. So that's a benefit. But again, you want to make sure when you're going through this process that you don't just focus on juicing. You want holistic um, recovery, rehabilitation, whatever it is that you're looking for, which means you need to look at every aspect of your life. So the first 30 days was really for me focusing on juicing. The second 30 days is focusing on adding more activity into the course of my day, and just making sure I have outlets to, eliminate stress or just kind of burn it off and all of that. But also making sure I'm taking care of myself. So I just wanted to share that with you because I want to be very honest with you. I don't want to suggest to you that everything is all, sweet roses and skipping down the street, because I don't know when you take and if you decide to do this, I don't want to give you a false picture. I know what the end of the road will be. So, and I can still see the benefits and I still see the progress. But I want to be honest where I see, okay, this is something that is not trending the way I want to see it trend. And I'm having to take additional kind of steps and measures to make sure that I don't end up at the end of the journey without the outcome that I'd like to see. So today is day 30, what did I say, 35, 36? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 36.